The 87-year-old Queen and her husband don't travel much these days. The couple's last foreign trip was to Australia more than 2 years ago. But her first meeting with Pope Francis drew her away from home.
I think we're having get to waiting. We're having lunch with the president.
Both parties wanted this to be relatively informal. They met for about 25 minutes in the Pope's study instead of the more usual and more opulent Apostolic Palace. They exchanged gifts. From the Queen, a hamper of food from the royal estates, including what's been described as Grandad's chutney, given one last perusal from this Grandad, as well as venison, a dozen eggs and some bottles of beer. In return, the pontiff offered an orb of lapis lazuli decorated with a silver cross for Prince George. The Queen said he'll be thrilled with it when he's a little older. Francis is the fifth Pope the Queen has met during her reign. Such visits still have historical resonance, important markers in the 5-century rift between the Catholic and Anglican churches. It's not known what this pair discussed, but the two are thought to have reflected on relations between the churches. On the potentially thorny issue of the Falkland Islands, British territory claimed by the Pontiff's homeland, Argentina, a Vatican spokesman said the Pope would remain neutral. Earlier in the day, the royals met with Italy's President Giorgio Napolitano, a total of 4 hours on the ground for the day-tripping dignitaries. Mary Guerin, ABC News.